Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of RiRi's Weekly Tea. My name is Rivette, also known as Riri, and this is my cat Simba. This is a show where I break down the top entertainment news stories of the week and give you my unfiltered thoughts and opinions. So grab your mugs, your snacks, and your emotional support water bottle because the tea is piping hot today. So let's get into it. You ready, Simba? Simba's really excited. What's wrong? Okay, first up, we need to talk about Whitney Leavitt's elimination from Dancing with the Stars. I was shocked. Like, my jaw was actually on the floor. I did not see that one coming. Whitney is easily one of the best dancers on this season, whether you love or hate her. That's not even up for debate. But regardless, the show is not strictly based on dancing ability. It's kind of a popularity contest. I saw a lot of think pieces of people saying that everyone is so misogynistic because we voted Whitney out. And here's the thing, nobody votes anyone out, you just vote for your favorites. So I'm not saying that the hate that Whitney gets is warranted, not at all. But what I am saying is that we can't be mad and calling people misogynistic for not voting for her. People are voting for their favorites. Personally, I vote for Alex every single week. We have to remember that we're not voting people off of the show, we're voting for who we want to stay on the show. If she didn't get enough votes to stay, that doesn't erase her talent at all. She is still so successful, her career is blossoming, and she's gonna be just fine. Also, I really can't decide who I want to win. It's between Alex Earl or Robert Irwin for me. I want them both to win so bad and I cannot decide, so let me know who you're rooting for in the comment section. Next up, Apple Music named Tyler the Creator as their Artist of the Year for 2025. And the Bad Bunny and Lady Gaga fans are not happy about this decision. People really thought that Bad Bunny or Gaga were going to be the top choice for this year. And here's the thing, I literally could not name one Tyler the Creator song. And that's not shade at all. It's just me being honest. Does that mean he's undeserving? No. Does it mean he's a bad artist? Absolutely not. These titles are so subjective, and every platform is going to pick a different artist every single year. Just because your favorite didn't win, it doesn't mean the world is ending. Sometimes you just have to shrug it off and move on. I mean, if it were up to me, Taylor Swift would win every single year. Okay, we have to talk about Wicked for Good. I went to an early screening with YouTube last week. Big shout out to YouTube. I had the best time. Thank you so much for the invitation. YouTube went out of their way and sent a Waymo to pick me up, which was so nice of them. Literally, they go above and beyond. But there was one slight hiccup. So the screening was at LA Live in downtown Los Angeles, and Waymo has specific drop-off locations, and I thought I picked the closest one, but when the Waymo dropped me off, I had to walk about 15 minutes to the actual movie theater, which resulted in my friend Asante and I being the last people to actually enter the screening. So we ended up sitting in the very front row, all the way to the right of the screen. And yes, my neck was propped up the entire time. That's nobody's fault but my own. So while I did enjoy the movie, of course, I definitely need to watch it again because since I was in the very front row, all the way to the right, the screen was a little bit distorted, but even from my awkward little position in the front row, I still absolutely love the movie. Ariana and Cynthia together are just like magic. Wait, just like magic, like the Ariana song? I didn't even do that on purpose. But they seriously ate and left no crumbs. Their voices together, I don't know, it's just like angelic or something. I did cry when they sang For Good, like ugly cried, but overall the film was beautiful and emotional, and again, I can't wait to watch it again. The only critique I would say is that it did feel a little bit long, but maybe if I had a better seat, then it wouldn't have felt as long. So I'm excited to watch it again. If you watched it, please let me know your thoughts down below. Okay, next topic. I went to the Sabrina Carpenter Short and Sweet tour this week in LA, and oh my god, Sabrina is just a star. She just embodies girlhood in the most magical, sparkly, feminine way, and I love it so much. I went with my friend Liz and we got all dressed up. It was so much fun, and honestly, it just reminded me of how healing it is just to sing and dance with your friends. I understand that not everybody can go to concerts, and I am so forever grateful that I'm able to do that, but that feeling of just getting dressed up and singing and dancing with your girlfriends, you can recreate that anywhere, even in the comfort of your own living room or in the car, blasting music, singing along. song. There is just nothing like screaming lyrics with your friends. It was just so therapeutic, and especially again at a concert when you're with so many people who enjoy the same music as you. We're all just a bunch of girls at the end of the day, and I just loved it so much. So take this as a sign to get your girlfriends together and have a dance party. Okay, let's talk about Elon Musk and Billie Eilish feuding on social media. So Billie Eilish recently called out billionaires, and then she specifically called out Elon Musk in her Instagram story. She's a huge advocate for billionaires giving away their money because, in her words, if you're a billionaire, why are you a billionaire? Billie told the truth, and I really respect her for it. She's basically saying, hey guys, you have all the money to make the world a better place. Why are you not doing that? And she's right. Okay, Simba agrees. But of course, in response, instead of taking in what Billie said and, I don't know, trying to make a difference in the world, he shades her. I don't know, I think it's just another example that billionaires are not on our side. And I've spoken about this in some of my short form content, and I've seen so many comments on opposing sides. Some people are like, it's his money, who cares what he does with it? Meanwhile, Billie Eilish gave a huge fraction of her money away, and she doesn't even make a fraction of what Elon Musk is making. I don't know, that's just my opinion, but let me know your thoughts down below. Next topic, Colleen Hoover has spoken out about the drama between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. If you don't know, Colleen Hoover is the author of It Ends With Us. And honestly, I just feel awful for her. Colleen said that this drama between Blake and Justin has overshadowed her book so much that she feels embarrassed to even admit that she wrote this book, and that the pain is almost worse than actually reliving what inspired the story, which was her mother's abusive relationship. That is just so heartbreaking. Imagine writing this beautiful, impactful book, seeing it become so successful that it gets turned into a movie, but then all of this drama happens and lawsuits, and that is literally all people can talk about. I totally feel for her, and I hope this all blows over and that she can still be proud of the piece of work that she created. Okay, let's talk about Gracie Hunt, who is the Chiefs owner's daughter. She came out in support of Turning Point USA's alternative Super Bowl halftime show. She had some really nice words to say about Erica Kirk, who is the new CEO of Turning Point USA ever since her husband Charlie Kirk was murdered. I don't know, this whole alternative halftime show thing really feels like it's rooted in racism. I don't know why they're acting like Bad Bunny is so scandalous or that he's going to do something so crazy on stage at the Super Bowl. Let's be so serious. Nothing about his performances is inappropriate at all. They're just mad that he's going to be singing in another language. I mean, it's not like he's going to be wearing a thong performing a striptease. I understand that the Super Bowl needs to be family friendly, but again, what part of Bad Bunny is not family friendly? I truly believe that the only real problem that conservatives have with him is that he's singing in another language. And I think it boils down to racism. It's disappointing, but not surprising that Gracie Hunt would come out in support of this alternative halftime show. I mean, most of the NFL teams' owners and their families are super conservative. There's also a picture of Gracie Hunt with Taylor Swift, and I can already see the comments. People are going to start accusing Taylor Swift of agreeing with Gracie and also being conservative. But let's make one thing clear. Just because Taylor Swift takes a picture with someone, it doesn't mean she aligns with their beliefs. Clearly, Gracie is a fan of Taylor and asked her for a picture, and Taylor said yes. Taylor could literally take a picture with a plant and people would make a conspiracy out of it. Okay, let's talk about the update in the Celeste Rivas Hernandez case. There has been conflicting reports about the state of Celeste's body when she was found in the front trunk of David's Tesla. TMZ came out with a report that her body was partially frozen when it was found in the car. But a few days later, the LAPD reported to People magazine that that's not true at all, and that her body actually couldn't have been frozen. It wouldn't have made sense because she was in the car allegedly for weeks, and it was in the summer. So even if her body was initially frozen, there is no way that it still would have been frozen all those weeks later. This is why news outlets need to be extremely careful in their reporting. We're talking about a 14-year-old girl, a literal child. This isn't celebrity gossip. This is a tragedy, and the media needs to treat it with the seriousness and sensitivity that it deserves. And I don't want to bash on TMZ. They are accurate in their reporting most of the time. But again, when it comes to death, especially the death of a child, they have to be more careful about spreading misinformation. As always, I just hope that justice is served in this case, and I will keep you updated with any more news that comes out. Okay, let's lighten up the mood a little bit. Last week, The Sun reported that Taylor Swift was in London filming a secret music video for Elizabeth Taylor. Simba. Okay. Simba's really excited. But in a new report, they're now saying that she was actually filming the music video for Opalite, and that the music video was Christmas themed and that the budget was £1 million. So take this with a grain of salt, but reportedly this music video was top secret. I don't know if it's true, but if it is, it's going to be a Merry Swiftmas indeed. I mean, Opalite already sounds a little bit like a Christmas jingle in the best way possible, so a holiday themed music video would be so perfect. But honestly, even if it is a music video for Elizabeth Taylor, I'm going to be equally as excited. I'll take anything I can get. I just love anything Taylor Swift drops. You know me, I'm a big Swiftie, what can I say? So The Sun reports that this alleged new Opalite music video is dropping sometime in December, which makes sense if it is a Christmas themed video, and I'm really hoping it is, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. And speaking of the holidays, Taylor Swift also dropped her holiday vinyl collection for The Life of a Showgirl. And some fans are unimpressed. Others are mad that she's releasing so many variants. But here's my thing, I've said this before and I'll say it again, no one is forcing you to buy these variants. I have been a Swiftie my entire life, and this is the only vinyl that I own. It's the Folklore album. No one forced me to buy it. I don't even own a record player, but I wanted it, so I purchased it. And all the other vinyls that Taylor's released, I haven't purchased. Why? Because I didn't want to. And again, no one forced me to. You can be a fan without spending money on every single thing that Taylor Swift or any other artist releases. But if the collectors want to collect, let them. People just love being mad at Taylor for literally just breathing, just existing. And if I was an artist and there was a demand, why wouldn't I want to release more vinyls? All of your favorite artists do the same thing, they just don't sell as much. So I feel like it's just easy for people to be mad at Taylor Swift because she's the most successful and she has a loyal, dedicated fan base that will purchase a lot of the things that she releases. But it is what it is. People are always going to be mad at something one way or another. But that is all of the tea for this week. Thank you so much for watching once again. As usual, I want to know all of your thoughts and opinions. Even if you disagree with me, that is okay. It's important to have these conversations and we can respectfully disagree, and I actually love it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. I upload RiRi's Weekly Tea every Tuesday morning, so I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye!